Hey everyone, it's Norva here, your relationship change catalyst and the chief wise wife, coming to you from thewisewife.com. And I want to speak to you today about the topic of how do you deal with a cheating spouse. So I know a lot of people have caught their spouse cheating, or they've heard that their spouse cheated, or they might assume or presume that their spouse has cheated just based on some evidence that they've seen. Now, if you're absolutely sure that your spouse has been cheating, confront them about it. In fact, if you could get some evidence, even better. Confront them about it and have a conversation, kind of find out why they're doing it. Of course, we are not responsible for anybody's actions, how somebody reacts, and the things that they get up to, especially indiscretions. They might want to put it on you. It's because you're not cooking, it's because you're not giving me as much sex, and blah, blah, blah. And there might be some credibility to what they're saying. They might have a good point about some things. However, them deciding to go and do the deed has nothing to do with you. If you have an issue in your relationship, then the best thing to do is always to try to deal with that issue. Not go and spread your royal oats all over the place and then make an excuse of, well, if you were doing this for me and if you were doing that for me. No. So take responsibility for your bit. If you know that, you know what, I really wasn't having sex with him, or you know what, I really wasn't spending the time with him that I should. You know what, he's been asking me to do certain things and I haven't been doing it. You take the responsibility for that. But do not take the responsibility of he cheated because of me. He has to learn what self-control is. Self-control is an important thing that everybody needs to know about, and it's important as human beings that we use self-control. And the thing is, he knows how to use it. Otherwise, he would be in prison today if he didn't know how to use it. Everybody in this world uses self-control to one degree or another, unless they have some mental condition that's stopping them. And the fact that your spouse could go and do a test or even learn to drive, it means they've used self-control in the past, because certain things that they wanted to do, they had to kind of put those feelings aside and to learn what somebody was telling them, to decide to be quiet when somebody is giving them instructions, so they know how to use it. So do not take the excuse or take it upon yourself to blame yourself for what they have done. But as I said, take responsibility for your part and have a conversation and see what you all could do to move forward. If the person decides to continue doing those sort of things, so you find them cheating again and again, now that's a pattern. And one, it's abuse, because they're abusing you emotionally, because they're going back into the same thing over and over, and they need help and they're not willing to go and get the help if they feel like they can't stop their sexual urges from going and sleeping with, well, we normally say Tom, Dick and Harry, but let's say Jane, Janice and Jermaine or something like that. Anyway, bottom line, communicate with your spouse. Confront them if you hear something and you're not sure. Listen to what they have to say. If they say they didn't do anything, believe them the first time. If you get evidence that they've done it, confront them with that evidence. If you're afraid to confront them with it, then do it with a third party as well, just so that you feel more safe. But that's what my thoughts on the matter in terms of how to deal with a cheating spouse. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to speaking to you all again. All the best. Bye.